Hannibal Season 2. Hannibal Season 2. That finale for that show? You know that show? The one you clicked on right now to see a review on? Yeah, that show, 10 out of 10. Come on. How crazy was this season finale? If you didn't see it, I don't even want to spoil it. Because if I spoil it, then it's not going to have the same effect. You have to go and watch this episode. You have to go and watch this whole series if you haven't. But if you have not watched the season finale for Season 2 of Hannibal, and you're watching this just wanting to find out what happened, don't. Click away right now. I'm serious. Click the little X on the top of the screen, because I do not want to spoil it for you. I am going to spoil it. But please, I'm begging you, if you did not see it, go watch it, and then come back to this video, because I did not expect what happened in the show, the season finale, at all, and the shock is worth it if you just wait, trust me. That being said, I'm going to go right into this episode. It was amazing. Honestly, it was more of a series finale than a season finale, in my opinion. But, man, it brought everything together. But I'm just going to start from the top, where the episode started, and go right to the crazy end. So right at the beginning, Hannibal invites Jack to dinner. So we kind of know what happened in the first episode, how Jack went to Hannibal's house, and then the fight started. That's how, he just invited him over to dinner. So, Will warns Jack that Hannibal is going to kill him, and probably kill him in the kitchen. So, and at the same time, it was a really good scene. And it's right at the beginning, too. It shows half of Hannibal, half of Jack. And they're mirrored, so it looks like one person. And they're saying, "Can I trust you to do the right thing?" And Will says yes. And it's cool how he's kind of helping Hannibal, and he's kind of helping Jack at the same time. So we know that he's truly helping Jack, but at the same time, I feel like he still wants to help Hannibal in a weird, twisted way. So Hannibal and Will together, their therapy sessions, whatever, and Hannibal smells Freddy Lounds on Will. That obviously gets him thinking and kind of plotting himself and thinking, well, I guess Will is not on my side anymore, because why would I smell Freddy Lounds on him if she's dead? So that first makes Hannibal suspicious. So then now, this is another part that I didn't really expect, but I think it fit really well. Jack is told that he's forcing Hannibal to kill. He's putting him in a situation where he has to kill. It's not valid in court. It's against the law to do this. Now there's a warrant for Jack and Will's arrest. And this is just from his superiors. And that's why Jack went alone to face Hannibal. He was supposed to have backup, snipers everywhere, but no. Because this is invalid, it's against the law, we're not supporting you. So Jack just goes alone. So that's why he had no one else. So now we go right to the scene from the first episode. Jack goes and he fights Hannibal. He gets stabbed in the neck and put in the wine cellar thing. But now this is where everything gets really crazy. Because we knew that was going to happen. There wasn't any tension in that. We already knew. But it's like they give you just a little small bite of what happens, and then everything actually happens. So Alana goes to Hannibal's house. She has a gun, and she points the gun right to Hannibal and says, I was blind. I couldn't figure out who you really were. And Hannibal says, well, to your credit, I blinded you very well. And I thought that was just a really great scene. But Hannibal's going really close to Alana, about to go and get her, and Alana just unloads her clip. But it's empty. Hannibal says, oh, I took the bullets from your, I took the bullets out of your clip. So Alana runs away, and Hannibal just is slowly walking after her. And it was very much like a slasher film. He just had the knives in his hand, then he puts them down. And Alana just runs up to a room, closes the door, and locks it. And, she just has her gun like that. She finds another clip, puts it in, and she's firing through the door. And she's like, yeah, I'm gonna kill you, blah, blah, blah. Then all of a sudden, Abigail walks right into the room and says, I'm sorry, and pushes her out the window, and Alana's on the front, lawn of Hannibal's house, all with, glass in her. She's basically dying. And so the first thing, Abigail's still alive, which we didn't see the body, so that was a possibility, and that was kind of in the back of my mind, but I didn't think they were actually going to do it. And it was just enough to distract Alana for her to fall out the window, I guess. And now she's mortally wounded. So then Will goes to the house, because, he was supposed to go with Jack, and he finds Alana on the ground, dying. And he calls the police, but then Alana's like, no, Jack's still inside, go save him. So Will runs inside, and he runs into Abigail. And he can't believe his eyes, obviously. And Abigail just says, I didn't know what to do, so I just did what he said. And then Hannibal is right behind Will, right? And then we don't really know what's going to happen. And Hannibal says something on the lines of, we couldn't leave without you. And he just grabs Will. And he has a knife in his hand and just guts Will. Just right on the spot, right there. Will's on the floor now, bleeding out. I couldn't, Will is a very big part to this show, alright? If Will wasn't in the show, it wouldn't be as good. I'm saying that right now. Same thing with Jack, but I think Will to a more extent than Jack. So Hannibal gutted Will. He's on the floor, dying now, and I don't want to even quote him because you have to be in the moment, you have to be watching it. But Hannibal gives this really long, I don't even know what to call it. He just confesses everything to Will, and he basically says, I opened up for you. I let you know me. It's a rare gift that I never let anyone know me, And I think Hannibal still really wanted Will to be his friend, and I think that's where this all leads to, but he kind of had to let that go. So he slices Will. Then he just grabs Abigail and slices her neck and lets her bleed out on the floor too. So basically he just kept Abigail alive to kill her in front of Will. That's why he kept her alive. That's really twisted and messed up. So, he basically killed everyone in the season finale. That's basically what happened. He killed every main character. Now, that being said, they're not dead, they're not dead. I'll get to that in a second. So, everyone's basically on the floor bleeding out, and Hannibal just walks away. He walks out into the rain, and a really nice shot, and he puts on his jacket, walks away, and the police show up. So now the credits roll, and there's a blue sky with clouds, and then a plane flies by, and Hannibal's in the plane, but guess who's sitting right next to him? Bedelia, his therapist that was just helping Will and Jack try to catch him. So when did Bedelia turn to Hannibal's side? I mean, Hannibal was going to kill her in a couple episodes ago, so I don't know what happened there. I guess we're going to find out next season. But that's how it ends, and it just ends. And there's just Hannibal gives this face he's kind of exhausted, kind of sad almost. And I think it's because he lost his friend, Will. I think that's really why. But, man, it was a crazy episode. I didn't expect this at all. I really didn't expect Bedelia helping Hannibal either. I thought that ship passed long ago. But just full of surprises. I would have, honestly, never would have guessed what this would happen. But that brings to the point of what are they going to do for the next season. It's going to be a completely different show. There's no, there's not going to be a Killer of the Week FBI type thing. There can't be. So what's going to happen? I have no clue. But I don't think that all the main characters are dead. They can't be. Maybe Alana is going to get killed. I can see that because I don't know how she would fit in the next season. But Will can't be dead. Come on. How could he be dead? He's a very big part of this show. And I think without him, it's not going to work as well as it has. So I really hope Will's not dead. Plus, he's just a really cool character that I like. But I just don't see him dying. I just don't. And I think that next season there has to be a conflict, so maybe Will's tracking down Hannibal. It has to be something like that. Jack, maybe he's dead. I could see that. Abigail's dead for sure. There's no way she's still alive. But, come on. I don't know. Who do you guys think? Who do you think's alive? Who do you think's dead? Leave it in the thoughts. Your thoughts, in the comment section below. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And now the wait just begins for Season 3, guys. See ya!